Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2, where I'm still in the underworld and apparently missed my quarry, so to speak, but I can't leave the underworld until I perform a few more underhanded deeds. And by underhanded deeds, I mean stealing back the stolen eggs of a dragon, which might not be all that underhanded after all, since I'm just re-stealing what was stolen to return it to the person that it was stolen from. So I'm getting myself all tied up in knots morally is what I'm saying, is because I had to ingratiate myself to the drow in order to be able to get the opportunity for the eggs, and, well, now it's just all confused and stuff. But what is happening here is I am handing over fake eggs to two different parties. I have the real eggs. Well, Imoen has the real eggs. And I have these fake eggs here, which I'm going to give to the person who gave me the first set of fake eggs that I switched for the real ones. And I'm going to give her these other fake ones. And then hopefully abscond with the real eggs without anyone besides me being the wiser. Right? Right?
Yes.
Maybe? Wait, that's Airy. If I can, I want to leave Imoen outside. So I'd like Imoen to step over here.
What is it?
And hopefully the rest of us can go inside?
It will be done.
Yep, all of us inside. Imoen with the real eggs outside. Looking good, looking good.
Certainly. It is you again.
Ah, you are a marvel, my brilliant female. You are indeed. You have done as I asked and returned to me with the eggs. Where are they? Here you go. Give Solaufine's eggs. Or here you go. Give the real eggs. No. No, we're double-crossing the double-cross. Here, have Solaufine's eggs. That sounds wrong. So these are the silver dragon's eggs? Yes, they must be. Thank you, Veldrin. You have performed well. Oh yes, I'm pretending my name is Veldrin, just for the folks who aren't completely caught up in the ridiculousness that I am carrying out in this whole thing here. And man, there is a lot of ridiculousness here. So much. So very much. I would go to the temple for the ritual. I expect you to be present for my victory. Go to the temple to meet me, and do not delay, or I shall be most angry. Oh. I was hoping to just leave, but yeah, the city is locked down. Ah, here am I, wondering who you I am must you be, yes? Servant loyal to the Silver One forever, the Silver One serve you, or her bidding do you, matters it does not. Watching you I have been, most interesting a time watching you. Tricky, deceit upon deceit, the Silver One's eggs safe from immediate harm they be. Yes, we are not feeding the Silver Dragon's eggs to the demon. Very good. You've kept up. But get them out of city you must. Closed magically, sealed the city is. Dead the matron mother Ardules's first must be, if leave you wish to. Once dead the matron mother be, fleeing with eggs you should. Much anger from priestesses there will come. Minutes you have, maybe, before revealed your disguise is. Quickly leaving you must be. Failing the Silver One, if you do, coming to you she will. Liking that you will not. Saving eggs you must. To the matron mother's daughter go you must, waiting in the temple for you she is. Of the essence time is very, wishing you luck am I, manling. Oh, see, this is the plot, this is the recap imp. This is the recap imp to make sure that I don't try and run for the city gates immediately and thus mess everything up because they're all sealed and stuff. Thank you, recap imp. Alright. Back outside.
Without doubt.
We'll collect Imoen. We will go to the temple.
Precisely.
To the temple. Okay.
It is you again.
You have come. The ritual is about to begin, and my ascension shall be sweet indeed. Let us attend, Veldrin. You know, I should have saved. I really should have saved before coming in here. Oh well. Matron Mother Ardulus speaks. Very well. All preparations have been made. It is time for the ritual to begin. In moments, the drow will stand supreme with House Dispana first among them. Ensure nothing disturbs my casting. When the demon appears, do not interfere. Mistakes from any of you will earn you a quick death and eternal torment. Now, I shall begin. Okay. I'm not interrupting. See me not interrupting? The main problem is that the dragon eggs are in this room, and this is not where I wanted them to be. I have come. You have wrested me from my plane, Darkling. Have good reason, or I shall take my price in Darkling blood. I have good reason, Lord of the Nether Pits. I beseech you to aid the drow cause in the war against our hated surface cousins, to carve their pale flesh. And what manner of teeth would you offer me for such a deed, Darkling? What manner of payment warrants my aid? I offer you these, Lord of Fiends, eggs of a silver dragon, a self-righteous creature of light, yours to do with as you please in return for your aid. Foolish Darkling, do you think I would be taken in by such a simplistic deception? What do you mean, O Dark Lord? These are... They are false, Darkling. I would take such a teeth were it real, but now you have offended me. Perish, little Darkling woman. No, no, Lolth, protect your faithful... I mean, if Lolth was going to help you, you should have summoned Lolth. I'm just saying. Ooh, that's a lot of fire. How dare you call me forth? How dare you tempt me with eggs of hated silver, but then deceive me? I am tempted to raze this city to ashes. Hold, demon. I am the daughter of the one who has summoned you, and I have the eggs that you seek. I offer them to you as the teeth. Ha ha ha! A great joke has been played on you, daughter Darkling. The eggs you hold are also false. What? No, it's... Veldrin! Veldrin! What have you done to me? The Ball child has murdered you, Darkling daughter. Most amusing it is. Ha 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 ha! Come now and be murdered. No, I will destroy you, Veldrin. I will find you and eat your beating heart. I will die on the spot. Ha! You'll do nothing but die, and hopefully you'll know that it was Foxwine that beat you too. Oh man, I missed my chance at the drops. Now, it seems there are no actual dragon eggs to be had. A pity. Unless there is a better offer, I shall depart. Return to whence you came, demon. Your summoners are dead. Or remain silent. Ooh, I shall remain silent. So be it. Mortals are ever fools. I don't feel foolish. I don't feel foolish at all. Alright. I've stopped time. The stoof is mine. That noise is really annoying, and I'm glad that it goes away when I do this. Nope, wait, that one doesn't go in the jewel pouch, but these do. In you go. Okay.
You point, I punch.
Hmm. Oops, wrong button. Keep trying to use WASD to navigate. Okay, how do I get out of here? That's the question. Where is the door? Where is the door? Wait, I found it.
Without hesitation.
We're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving. It's very fast, we're leaving. Nice seeing you all, nice knowing you all, goodbye. Ritual went fine, ritual was excellent. You know, everybody had lots of fun. It was great.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
This will not take long.
Yep, onwards, onwards. No stopping, no going. It would be nice to give Solafine back his cloak, but honestly, I don't know where to find him, and I'm not going to look. We're leaving. We're going. The exit is mine. Everybody here? Yes? Okay.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, and then over here.
If it must be done.
Hup, 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 hup. Come on, come on, come on. Move faster, everybody. Move them legs. Go, 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 go.
It will be done.
Okay, here we are, Dragon Room. Everybody all together? Yes? Okay. Hi!
I see you there.
You return. You've returned victorious. I sense my beautiful eggs on your person. I shall take them and give you the reward I promised. Yes! Exit! Leaving the Underdark. May it served you well in the time ahead. Ah, but I also promised a safe escape, did I not? One that will lead you nearer Body and Irenicus? Oh right, she offered me like a prize from her hoard or something. I don't actually care about the prize from her hoard. That is not important to me. Getting out of the Underdark without having to perform a genocide, that is my main goal. Okay, so we lost dragon eggs and gained a light crossbow? Well, good thing I didn't care about the prize, huh? I shall transport us there and see you safely away. Truth be known, you might have gone there yourself, but it would have been all the bloodier. It was an honor to serve. May I assume that you will be punishing the drow now? I am simply glad that the ordeal is over, and now I can return to the surface. Or, I only did it for the item. You were not necessary. Just hurry up and go. Well, the last one is definitely not the right one, because stealing the dragon's eggs just to blackmail her into not intervening, bad play. Bad bad play, bad ideas, bad concept. I'm glad the ordeal is over and now I can return to the surface. I am relieved that this is over as well, though I will not be returning to my previous duties. I have seen too much of this evil to continue guarding a peace that does not exist. My last act here will be a few selective deaths, perhaps. A lesson for those responsible for my strife, at least. They will know not to cross my path again. Well, if they're dead, they certainly will not cross your path again, unless there is some deep necromancy involved. That is true. But that is for later. I shall help you as I promised, and then see to my own concerns. Before I take you to the way to the surface, I must transform myself into a more suitable form. One that will actually fit through the door? That would probably help.
The way to the surface is clear. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Adelon. It's so nice to find people who actually hold up their end to the bargain. All right. Let's take a moment and, ooh, it's an unidentified crossbow. That'll be fun. Let's see. And Imoen doesn't have the eggs anymore, obviously. Interestingly, Minsk still has the fake eggs, which is fun. Perhaps there will be a use for those later? Oh, Valagar's leveled up. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with a crossbow, though. I have no bolts. I have no bolts at all. Alright, Valagar, let's level you up. There you go. Looking good. Okay. Let's just put that in there. Okay.
What is it?
Let us save, because I am not a trusting individual when it comes to changing maps. Alright.
Certainly.
Off we go. Hopefully to the surface.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, this isn't the surface.
Speak.
Alright, I'll go for that one.
Swords, not words!
Minsk, you go after that one.
Nature's servant awaits.
Jahira, join me. Valagar, go with Minsk. Aerie, shoot at Minsk's target.
What do you want?
Imoen, shoot at that target.
You will fall by my...
Oh, there's more than just two of them, of course.
Oh my! Name.
Imoen, please take care of that badly injured drow.
Yes?
Pretty sure... Yeah, I'm gonna hit that one, I hope.
Minsk and Bull stand ready.
Minsk, I want you to go for the giant spider.
I await your...
Jahira, go for the other huge spider. Valagar, go for this guy. Aerie, I don't know which one of these ones you're flinging pebbles at, but whichever one it is, keep it up.
Ask for it.
Excellent. Okay, Imoen. Go for that one.
Help, help.
Aerie, go for that one.
You asked for it.
Nature could find a wound here if it were properly cleansed and balanced.
Alright. Whole bunch of drow stuff. I just recognize the look of it. We're not even gonna bother picking it up.
Direct me as you will.
Oh goody, more spider. That's what everybody wants, right?
I don't like the look of this.
Oh, well done, Imowen.
Without doubt.
This, I must admit, is not exactly what I expected. They were just sort of camped out here? Wait, what? The dark enemy is there. Attack that the forest will never again feel the taint of their step. For sudden... it's the outside.
Yes? Quickly and precisely.
Glory will be ours today.
You there. You are not of our enemy's dark design. Get to the surface and report to Elhan immediately. Elhan? Alright, I'll just make a note of that. Find Elhan to report? Question mark? Okay. Which of these doors, which door goes to the... Alright, fine. Oh! Well, that's messy. Okay. None of these are named Elhan, but,
What is it?
I'll go for this one.
Something up?
Imowen, you start throwing things at that one.
Hamster has his day.
Minsk, you get that one.
Yes.
Jahira, you get that one.
I can hear you well enough.
Valgar, you get that one. Eri, I don't know.
What can I do?
Just back up Imowen, why don't you?
You
For
asked
the
for
eyes.
it.
Go.
Okay,
Speed.
that was through door number 1?
Without hesitation.
What's through door number 2? What do you know? More drow, more problems.
So be it. I am your doom.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, no, still not Elhar, just very chatty. Okay. Flee this place lest you fall as a casualty of circumstance. Get to the surface and report to Elhan. He will see to your safety. Yeah, thanks.
Greetings, adventurers.
You are not of the drow. Get to the surface before you fall between our forces. Elhan will see to your safety. I will note for the record that I saved your sources. My forces saved your forces.
We have such stories amongst my people. Being underground is just not for the Avariel.
I'm working on it, Eri. Okay. A remarkably drow-free room. I like it. Aha!
As much as you have traveled, these last few feet to the surface have seemed the longest trek by far. Your relief at seeing the light of the sky is palpable, even though you are not really fleeing the black of the Underdark, rather the constant treachery. Unfortunately, even though the setting has changed, your immediate future still looks to be far from peaceful. This area has been the staging ground for many recent battles, and judging from the faces of the beleaguered elven soldiers that now approach, there may be more to come.
So, in fewer words, war. War never changes. Alright. An interesting picture here, but,
We shall never surrender the Hardwoods.
I speak the common tongue that you might hear and be warned. All that breach the surface will be fought back. Wait, you are no drow? You should not be in this area. Are you a collaborator? Have you betrayed the surface world to the devils below? My name is Foxwine. I have fought through the drow to find Irenicus. I've not come this far to be accused by you. Attack if you will. My task will not wait. I do not answer to you or to anyone else. I've been through hell and I'm in a foul mood. Or, your conflict with the drow is no concern of mine. I seek Irenicus for my own goal. Let's just, let's direct approach. I'm going to use number 1. My name is Foxwine. Irenicus took my soul. He should prepare to die. You know of Irenicus? You will speak with Elhen immediately. He will determine your relationship with the fiend. By all means, if this Elhan can tell me of Irenicus, I am very eager to meet him. I have my own concerns that I must act on quickly. This meeting must be brief. Or I will be watching my back through this. You will regret it if this is a trap. They will regret it if it's a trap. My team is very effective. If this Elhan can tell me of Irenicus, I am very eager to meet him. Your fate will be decided shortly. You will remain under guard until Elhan sees you. Make no move. You will be watched closely. Okay.
The Seldarine watch over us. Victory shall be ours this day.
General Sovalitas, welcome. I hope your first name is Elhan. Yes, welcome. I'll have you know I do not trust you. I have no reason to trust you. I do not feel that I have to trust you. No doubt the same applies from your perspective. So, with that admission out of the way, are you going to tell me what this is about? I only wish to help, though I won't be much use if I don't know what's going on. I don't care about this. I am searching for John Irenicus and his sister, Bauti. And I'm supposed to care about this. Why? Or, I will be happy to aid you while on my own search for John Irenicus. You know what? The last one. Number 5. I will be happy to aid you while on my own search for John Irenicus. I see. You mentioned some very interesting names. Names you could not know unless you were enemies of our enemies, or their friends. I am undecided. Elhan will see to you. He will make sure you are comfortable and that you reveal what you must of yourself. He's experienced, and he has knowledge of the enemy. Mind that you obey him, regardless of your intent. If you attack any of my elves here, I will have you killed on the spot. We are legion, rest assured. You know, anyone who has to say something like that is actually concealing that their forces are less than substantial. But I mean, it gets me to speak to this Elhan person who seems to be what I need to get what I want, so... It's not like I had a choice. Oh, please, I get the feeling I'm just not welcome here. Yes, yes, pleasantries aside, what is it that you want? Thank you for proving friendly. I was not looking forward to another fight. Or, so, who are you, and why should I listen to you? Let's go with number 4 here. Thank you for proving friendly. I was not looking forward to another fight. Yes, well, I'm here to determine exactly what it is you were looking for. A battle may yet be warranted. Well, I hope so, but I hope that the two of us will be on the same side, especially if you're an enemy of Irenicus. Are you an enemy of Irenicus? Because I think we have a lot to talk about if you are. I shall keep this brief, as I have little time to waste on you. A few questions are all I need, regardless. You will get no answers from me if I am to be your prisoner. Ask what you will, I have nothing to hide from you. This is all a waste of time. Irenicus remains free while I am stuck here. I will cooperate. I suspect we are after the same person. I seek Irenicus. No, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide from you. Ask whatever you want. I will ask some things of you, and you will speak what you know. My sages will detect any falsehood. They are very good at that sort of thing. Oh boy, I hope I can remember what I've been through already well enough to not accidentally lie to this guy. Alright, let's go. Now then, something simple and direct to begin with. You emerged from the home of the Drow. Were you fleeing, or are you in league with them? I was fleeing their dark realm. If that means hating you, then yeah, I'm in league with them. Neither. Any association with them was a means to an end. My goals are separate. Or I left them bloody and battered. I did not flee. I'm just... none of these are the actual answer, which is a problem for me. I'm just gonna... I was fleeing their dark realm. I was leaving precipitously. Truth. I concur. Truth. A truth. Well, a good start. You are currently not an ally of the Drow. This tells me nothing of your motives, though. Let us continue, then. A name, then, that you may know something of. Irenicus? Do you know of him? Know of him? Oh, boy. No idea who you are talking about. Of course, he is the reason that I have come all this way. I battled my way through the Underdark, seeking his black heart. Yes, I know him. My business with Irenicus is my own concern. Easy answer, easy answer. He is the reason I have come all this way. Strong truth. Very much so. The association is clear. So you admit to knowledge of a fiend and criminal. I will have to push this further. Perhaps you are a window to his plans. In my own way, yes. Shall we try to determine how much you know, how far your association goes? Are you in league with Irenicus? Oh, sure. I've chased him all through the Underdark because I'm in league with him. No, I seek his greasy black heart on a pike, and I grow tired of you delaying it. Or, no, I am not. He is our common enemy. I mean, me as the player, that second answer is definitely the right one. I want Irenicus to burn. I want to resurrect his ashes. I want to kill him again. And I want to repeat that process a few times just so he knows how displeased I am with him. But the character is different from me personally, so he is our common enemy, Elhan. Truth. Truth. It seems she believes this wholeheartedly. I am glad to hear as such. My guards have better things to do than be waiting to execute you. Oh, you could try. This has put me more at ease. Whatever manner of creature you are, we are on the same side in this instance at least. Oh, I am so glad you're happy. Can I go now? It is as I told you. Why wouldn't you believe me to begin with? Or are we done then? No offense, but I have things I must do. I mean, this whole being able to detect the truth thing is awesome, but it's also a crutch. It comes to the point that you don't believe anyone unless you've got the truth detectors there to tell you whether or not that's to be believed. It gets to be that way. Why wouldn't you believe me to begin with? You are certainly less of a threat than I first imagined, but do not think you are welcome yet. This area is still at risk, and I will not take chances. Fair, fair. For now, I will apprise you of the situation, and you will realize why travel in this area is to be restricted. You might have received a warmer welcome, but Irenicus has triggered the strongest of emotions wherever he is trod. He does that. He really does that. He has stepped beyond all bounds of decency, and our very city is under the weight of his thumb. Soldanasar is simply gone. Irenicus is the most vile of villains if he dared destroy a whole city. I can't believe that, and I have believed some amazing things, let me tell you. Minsk! Are you calling the nice elf a liar? 'Cause I think he might be an exaggerator. It has only been concealed, but we cannot penetrate the magics that have hidden it. We are forced to remain here, pestered by drow while supplies falter. Drow that were incited by Irenicus and the bargains he made in the Underdark. I see, you were likely drawn out to protect the temple that now lacks a guardian. He bears some great hatred for this city, and someone named Ellisline? Ellisby? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that name. I don't know how many syllables it's supposed to have. What has this to do with me? Oh, so many of these are good answers, though. That drow that were incited by Irenicus is correct. Drawn out to protect the temple that now lacks a guardian, also correct. Bears some great hatred for the city and that person, also correct. But which one is the right answer? Okay, I'm going to go with the first one. I'm not sure if it's the right one, but it feels like the right one right now. Drow that were incited by Irenicus and the bargains he made. Truth. Yes, she knows much of this. It would seem your travels have given you quite a bit of insight into the plans Irenicus have made. I wonder if you might be of service to us. Possibly, but only if you call off your little sages. I have proven trustworthy. I wonder if you will stop your sages examining every word I say. It's annoying. Or I might be, if you think you can trust me. Oh, man. Asking him to call off the sages is not the right move here. So it doesn't feel properly in character, but that means that the last answer is the only possible one I can give. Because asking him to call off the sages is just going to make him distrust me more. So, without mentioning the sages, if you think you can trust me, you obviously bear no love for Irenicus, making you the enemy of our enemy. Classically speaking, this might make you our friend. And even if you are not, you cannot reach Irenicus without helping us. He is untouchable, save for one possibility, and that possibility is me, right? Within the temple was an artifact of great power, the Rin Lanthorn. It is an ancient lantern, etched with the oldest of runes. The Lanthorn is attuned to the Elven nation, and no magic can bar its return to Elven lands. We could simply walk to Soldanasar if we had possession of it. I know I'm not saying the name of the city right. I know I'm not putting in as many syllables, but this is the closest I'm going to get. I'm sorry. Someone stole the relic when the temple fell to the drow. Obviously, it was a servant of Irenicus, capitalizing on the chaos of the battle. We have not been able to determine where the thief went, despite the best efforts of our sages. It makes me think that the lanthorn is no longer in elven territory. It must have been Bati. Only she would have been trusted with such a thing. I don't know who it was for sure, but I might be able to look outside elven territory for you. I think it might have been Bati, Irenicus' sister. I know her stomping grounds well. Or what's it worth to you to find out? Okay. It's the first or the third answer. But the third answer feels like a lie, because I don't know her stomping grounds. I really don't. Only Body would have been trusted with such a thing. Truth. Stop that already. As I said, I cannot help if you don't trust me. Or you are not helping the situation any, you know. None of these answers feel like the right one. None of these feel like what I would actually say as this character. This is the problem with computer games, when they give you the possible answers to choose from, but what if the possible answers are not anything that you would actually say? Also, the problem with truth detecting is that, well, as it was phrased earlier, you can only tell what the person believes to be the truth. The problem there is, like, if somebody truly believes a lie, they will say it with all the sincerity in your heart, and you'll detect it as the truth because it is the truth as they perceive it, but it's not the truth. Alright, I'll repeat myself. As I said, Bob, I cannot help if you don't trust me. Body. You may know more than we about this situation after all. I propose we exchange our services. I have reservations about this. Why does Irenicus hate you and your city? No, I propose you tell me what in blazes Irenicus has against you people. I propose you volunteer as much information as you has taken from me. Or it would help if I knew what was really going on here. I don't care why Irenicus hates this city. If helping these elves gets me to him, that is all I really care about. But I do really want to know what's going on, so I'm actually gonna... It would help if I knew what was going on. I cannot say more than I have. Perhaps if I had access to the city, I would have insight, but as it stands, I am in the same situation you are. And here's also the problem with this. I can't lie to him because of the sages. He can lie to me all he wants. The attack came without warning, born in the mind of a human we did not know. This was not in the realm of possibility, and it remains as such. He has dealt with drow, defiled our temple, and violated our city. His name is to be spit and spoken of as rarely as possible. He is all that elves are not. I'm actually happy that I'm a half-elf. At this moment, right at this moment, I'm very happy to be a half-elf. If you know how to find the treacherous servant of this fiend, I suggest that you do it. You seek Irenicus, we seek Irenicus. To help us is to help yourself. Agreed. Find the lanthorn. Seek outside elven lands in whatever location you think an important servant of Irenicus would be. Only then will we reach this man. I will need supplies, and I might need help facing Body. His servant may be more than I can handle. I will need whatever help you can give. And what can you do for me to aid in this? I will need supplies, and I might need help. I'm hoping not to need help, but I might need help. Yes, that's the one. We cannot march on human territory. As great as our problems are, they would only get worse if we appeared to be sending agents into the cities of Am. Boo does not favor the odds, but I have no doubt we will succeed. Can you at least, exchange some money for jewels? You have traveled extensively. Return to the groups you have already encountered and ask their aid. I am sure you will find someone among them to help you. They need not know the nature of the emergency, only that a great evil must be routed. The less who know of the shame brought by Irenicus, the better. Can you help with special supplies? Holy water and stakes come to mind. I will do what I can, though body is very strong. Have you holy water and stakes? I will get by without your help then. Or shame? What shame has he caused you? Besides, embarrassing your entire military. Just throwing that out there, just rubbing salt into that little wound you have going on there. Is it? Could you help with special supplies, possibly? I have such things. The water is exceptionally potent and will prove effective against those that wronged the temple. The wrath of the Seldarine is in each vial. Ha 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 ha! It sounds as though you know the nature of the creature you must face. Your service is now doubly appreciated. Ooh, we have elven holy water and 4 wooden stakes. Nice. Before I go, what did you say about shame? What shame has Irenicus caused you? I'm sure it is. I will set to my task immediately. And I will appreciate being out from under your boot heel. Oh, wait, one more. I still have reservations about this, but I have little choice. You've been a bit annoying here. This could have gone much smoother. I understand you're being worried that I was allied with the Drow, but as soon as it was a strong truth on me, going through the entire Underdark to kiss Irenicus's ass, we should have been over with that whole thing. What shame has Irenicus caused you? Please, tell me in detail, as shameful as it is. It is not your concern. His deeds will be apparent when we reach him. Until then, you should begin your task. I will begin immediately. I appreciate freeing out from under your boot heel. Or I still have reservations about this, but I have little choice. All right, I will begin immediately. We have talked long. I will make sure the guards know you are free to come and go. All speed to you, Foxwine. All right. Well, we have fresh steaks. We have holy water. There's an elven war sage just hanging around here, probably to be all truth or lies. Let's see, Elhan's tent, entrance to the Underdark. Oh look, I could go back whenever I want. Is there anything resembling a shop around here, maybe? But first... save... Wait a minute, I got a question mark for a moment there. What's going on here? This is a barricade of living trees raised by elven wizards to keep the drow at bay.
Yes?
Fun!
This will not take long.
Okay, the sage is unlikely to be a store. Warrior. What all's going on in here? Ooh, this temple's being thoroughly defiled. My goodness. Entrance to the Underdark. Interesting that so many people came this way, and yet they're all gone now. They must have gone underground. Well, let's try the warrior.
This is the exiles doing.
Speak through General Silvatus or Elhan if you must speak at all, outsider. I have nothing for you. Is there anyone here with any skill for identifying shiz? Or who might have a few spare crossbow bolts to hand? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Seems very peaceful. And I mean, the drow are currently being thoroughly spanked by a dragon, so they're probably not going to be attacking again so soon. But you know, they didn't give me a chance to tell them that, so what do we have here?
I'm pleased that you came across me when you did. This group does good things.
These are the tents of the elven war party. Within sit grim-faced elves. The knowledge of the cruel blasphemy of the drow drives these warriors to protect their temple at any cost. Okay. Well, I'm guessing I'm supposed to go back to the city, but I do want to have a look around this place before I go. When else am I going to have this opportunity? With typical grace, this elven structure serves as the field home of Elhan while his army battles the drow. Yeah, okay. And what's going on down here? Ooh, a moose. Hey, more people. Warrior, mage. The officers of the elven force are housed within these graceful structures. Visitors are not welcome within. That's fine with me. Oh, it's the general. Well, it does look like I don't have a source of crossbow bolts here, which is too bad because I'm pretty sure that crossbow bolts would substitute for stakes in a pinch. You know, it's a pretty nice place here. Lots of moose, lots of deer. A distinct lack of drow. Says Imoen as we chase a moose. Don't do this in real life, folks. That's a good way to get trampled. Oh, even more moose. Jahira is probably really comfy here. Okay.
I'm pleased that you came across me when you did. This group does good things.
There are only two important things in this entire map. Alright. Hopefully we can just leave by... Okay, we can leave by this edge. Okay. So, since I do not trust, save. Okay. Brinlaw, destination unreachable. Underdark, destination unreachable. Where are we? Where are we considered to be? Wait, Underdark exit. right where the symbol is. That's where we're considered to be. I see. Okay. Destination unreachable. We can go to the pass. We can go to Watcher's Keep. We can go to I do wonder about the unreachable destinations. That's interesting. Well, we can still definitely go to the city. It's only 12 hours away. I really don't want to fight body at night, though. That's the whole thing. Why are they all red? Okay, well, what if we try to go to the promenade? Dritzt!
Are you sure you know where you left it? I have no desire to keep traveling about in circles.
I tell you, Brunor, we've been on this path previously. You sure you know where you left it? Okay, that's what he said. All right. What I was talking over. Blast it, boy. I may be old, but me memory has not left me just yet, and we would not even have to look for it had Wulfgar not knocked it out of me hand. Okay. All right. I did no such thing, dwarf. But ye did, me boy. You were not looking where you were flying about in the battle, and I were too distracted by the trolls to run after it, and then I forgot that ye even did it after. Well, of course we be trying to help ye find it, but all Dritzt was wondering was... He be wondering whether I have a wit left in me head, girl. And I tell ye, we'll find me hammer soon enough. I'll not leave it for goblins to steal. Humph. Be that as it may, Brunor, Dritzt, we've got company. Maybe they found your pretty little hammer, Brunor. No, I didn't. I could offer to look for it, though. I know of this one, Foxwine, from the Harpers. A drow of good alignment and heroic reputation. He is deserving of respect. Be nice to Dritzt, player. Oh, another drow. I begin to see them everywhere ever since the Underdark. They are so vicious even Boo cowers. What will we do, Foxwine? One more comment on me hammer, Rumblebelly, and you'll be the first it squishes when I gets it back. Peace, my friends. There is no need for us to fight over this. Ho there, travelers. I am Dritzt Erden, most recently of the 10 Towns. Are you friend or foe? Foe, put your swords up and defend yourselves, fools. I have no reason to fight with you just yet, Drow. I am a friend, Dritzt. I have heard of you. Let's go with the last one, because Jaheira just said it, and my short-term memory is not completely shot yet. Well met then, friend. Tell me, have you perhaps seen a pink warhammer in the vicinity during your travels? No. Blast ye, Dritzt, me hammer be not pink. Well, you do have to admit, Brunor, since Cirian cast that enchantment on it, it has been glowing a little on the pinkish side. It be red! Red, I tell ye! Call it pink again, halfling, and you'll have yourself a one-way ticket to the abyss. I've been there. It was nothing special. Red, then. Might you have seen something like it, stranger? No, I haven't. Yes, I have, but I don't remember where. No, I definitely would remember seeing a pink warhammer. No, I haven't seen it. Moradin's breath. It must be about here somewhere. We'll look for it a while longer then, Brunor. Have no fear. We are not expected back in the 10 towns for a fortnight yet. Tell me, though, stranger, have we met before? I feel as though your face is familiar, but I cannot attach time or place to it. Should I know you? I killed you near Baldur's Gate last time we met, and it's a shame you didn't stay dead. Time to rectify that. Actually, the last time we met, I attacked you near Baldur's Gate. No, I don't think so. We've never met. Or, we met only briefly. I helped you defeat some gnolls near Baldur's Gate. That last one is actually closer to the events at hand. I did not attack Drizzt. We did not exchange blows. Actually at the time I was like, no, Drizzt, stay! But, you know, novel tie-ins, they never stick around. We met only briefly. I helped you defeat some gnolls near Baldur's Gate. That was you? Glad I am to meet you again, friend. It is good to see others of decent nature travel these roads, especially with all the rumors of danger. If you are in need of assistance, I will be glad to offer it. If not, I will wish you well, and we shall be on our way back to the far north. I am in need of nothing at the moment. Farewell. I have a proposal for you, Drizzt, if you will wait for a moment. Or, hold on there, Drow. You are not getting away from me so easily. I've decided it's time for you to die. I'm not killing Drizzt Do'Urden, okay? It's just not a thing that I am going to do. I don't really want to replace anyone in the party with him, but maybe we can recruit him to help us with Body? Like, bring his little team with him? I have a proposal, if you will wait for a moment. A proposal? Very well, stranger. I have no objections to hearing you out. If I can assist you, I will. I am Foxwine, and I seek to defeat a vampire in Athkatla, too powerful to face alone. Will you help? Or actually, forget I said anything. You know, I seek to defeat a vampire in Athkatla who is too powerful to face alone. Would you help? I had heard rumors of this creature, but I had also heard that she and her cohorts were destroyed. Are you claiming that this is untrue, that she yet exists? I was the one who destroyed her guild, but she got away. She has returned now and is stronger even than before. I have had experience with such creatures in the past, and I know well their power. If what you say is true, we cannot allow it to continue to exist. Hey, maybe he'll do my work for me. I will join you in your battle, Foxwine, although there are things that we must do before that time. Where does this creature reside in Athkatla? In the crypts beneath the graveyard district. I think I know the area you speak of. Very well. We will meet you there when you are ready to venture beneath the surface. Until that time, Foxwine. An excellent idea, Foxwine. Adding Drizzt and his companions to our battle against Body will certainly tip the scales. You show great wisdom. Jaheira praised me! Jaheira praised me! Ha ha! Well, I hope they find their, not pink warhammer. Wherever it might be.
If it must be done.
Alright. I am definitely redeemed singing. I called that on myself, didn't I? I called that on myself. Alright. Give me a moment to find my timer. Also, hi, Green. Nice of you to say hello before you go redeeming things. Now, let's see. Where did I leave? Oh, there it is. There's my timer. Alright, 10 minutes. And it begins now. But the problem is I already finished singing the praises of Jaheira praising me. And I can't save right now, so let's just return to game. And where the heck am I? Why did I go along the coast? Continuing on to the promenade, 6 hours away now. Okay, let's see. I want the Adventurer Mart. No mart like the Adventurer Mart. Alright, let's go. This is definitely the way that I prefer to do it because I can never find the path through the ceilings. City seems remarkably normal for being infested with giant vampire problems. Come on, folks, catch up. I don't have all night, and neither do you. Welcome to the Adventurer Mart, where I'm now going to shop in song, because I can.
Ribald Barterman at your service.
My Adventurer Mart is the finest shopping in all of Faerun. Widest selection, lowest prices, and nary a fancy illustration. Just the goods, bare and plain. Let's see. Yes, I'd like to see what you have available. Alright then, you're a good customer and a successful adventurer. Would you rather see my secret stock of items? For only 50 gold, I'll show you the wares. Oh, I'm very interested. Show me your special wares. Take a look at some of these items. You won't be disappointed. Intriguing. Helm of Brilliance, what do you do? This helm is made of polished steel and set with diamonds, rubies, and fire opals. The gems glow with an internal light, the source of which can only be magical. The helm makes the wearer resistant to fire, as well as giving the wearer some spell abilities. These include Fireball, Prismatic Spray, and Sun Ray. Dangerous, very dangerous. Also, whose hat would I actually replace? Let's see. +5 plate. Yeesh. In his aging years, Baron Tarachi coveted the wife of the lowly footstoler Libol. Instead of openly pursuing her and causing a scandal, he instead created this suit of armor. He gifted it to the soldier. This armor's curse sickened Libol and hideously disfigured him, and his wife fled from him in disgust. Libol, trapped in the armor but not certain of Tarachi's treachery, asked to be sent to the Waste for a dangerous tour of duty against marauding ogres. He never returned, and Baron Tarachi was free to pursue Libol's widow. This armor is cursed and requires powerful magic to remove. See, good thing reading this stuff before buying. If I'd just bought it because it was +5, we'd have a problem. Let's see. A bunch of plussed things, more plussed things, all sorts of plussed things. Some interesting darts. Some throwing knives. A bow called Heartseeker, that's interesting. Legends say that craftsman Pin O'Reffin fashioned this bow from the heart of a treant, though how he came to possess such material is unknown. He certainly did not anticipate the enchantment within, magic that makes the archer's aim almost infallible for a short period every day. Pin claimed the skill was responsible, but it is more likely that some aspect of the soul of the treant is still within the wood. This bow requires a strength of 18 to use. That's more than most archers. More longbow, battle axe, bolts, lots of bolts, handy, potions, scrolls. Alas, still no ammo pouch. And not really anything that was worth 50 gold to look at. Things are nice, but I mean, look at this crimson chain. It's +5, but it's also over 12,000. The dark red metal used to make this chain is said to come from a hidden mine in the Cloud Peaks. At one time, the Bloodway, a band of evil adventurers, all wore armor of this kind, but the other suits have long been lost. So it's just red and really nice. Why is it so expensive? Nobody knows. Alright, let's do some selling. Sell anything I have more than one of. Which is... there is stuff in here, isn't there? Selling black opals. At least I made back the 50 gold already. 1, 1, 1. Whoop, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I probably shouldn't have gone down from where I started. Okay. Unless this crossbow is really amazing. Let's find out. Necardrin's crossbow. Bauer Necardrin crafted this masterpiece almost 30 years ago, lacing strong enchantments within both the wood and the string. It's said he only fired it once, just to see if it performed as true as he had hoped. He was reportedly not disappointed, but a local nobleman sought the bow soon after, and it eventually fell into the hands of bandits. So it's a +3. Requires both hands, of course. But it doesn't do anything special. It's not that it's bad, it's just that I don't have anything to do with it. So I don't know how to feel about that. Well, do we have anything else? Do I have any arrows I'd like to refurnish? I mean, I could use some more arrows of biting, and I'm pretty sure I saw some in here. Sure, let's buy some. That's enough. Let's see here. Minsk. Oh, we have piles of adamantine dust that I can't sell. What fun. Well, let's identify this ring. Ring of spell turning. Nice. A gift to Derek Podone, apprentice warrior. This ring was his salvation when he stumbled upon 2 red wizards traveling through the Cloakwood Forest. Enraged at being disturbed, the mages unleashed a score of magic missiles at the seemingly helpless Derek, but to their brief surprise, the assault reflected back and killed them both. Very brief surprise, the surprise was brief. Thereafter, without having lifted his blade, Derek was rather sheepishly known as Derek the Red Slayer. Charge abilities, minor spell turning once per day. Special, rebounds spells of 4th level or lower cast directly at the user. 15 rounds or until 4 spell levels have been rebounded. Not bad, in fact very good. Can't complain, no notes. Except for the ones that I'm singing. Oh. There was also this plate mail. Gorgon plate. Hunting gorgons is a highly dangerous drow sport. Often, after a successful hunt. This is really weird with the music. I can't go with the background music. Saved by the Bell. I don't know how to sing with this music. I don't know how to read to the background music as it currently exists. The beat is there, but it keeps swooping up and down in places that I don't expect it. And of course, as soon as I turn that off, the background music goes away again, so I can't win. There is no winning. Let's see. Where was I? Often, after a successful hunt, the blood of the Gorgon is taken and used in the creation of a new suit of plate. This special type of drow plate is actually able to withstand the light of the surface world. Fire and acid resistance. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will hang on to that. I wish I could sell all of this adamantine dust. Was there anything else? I do wonder at the bullet supply that I'm working with here. Maybe I should buy some more bullets while I'm here. Oh, there's only basic bullets here, not +2 bullets. How helpful is that not? I am unamused. Alright. Alright. Well, I did buy a couple of things, so my time was not completely wasted in here. Okay, I'm gonna pass this crossbow over to Minsk to keep in his bag. I wonder who to give this ring to. I would really actually like it for myself, because as the main character, I need to survive. But I'm not sure if I can actually... I can wear it! Haha! Oh right, and Yoshimo's heart. I was supposed to take that to a priest of Ilmater. I should probably do that. It's not like I'd take him back, even if this does resurrect him somehow, which I hope that it doesn't. But... okay. Save.
Without doubt.
Let's see... oh, well, look, it's right there.
Quickly and precisely.
Everybody. We're gonna go to the temple before we have a nap. It's a very small temple.
I'm pleased that you came across me when you did. This one does good things.
Direct me as you will.
Here, have a heart. Greetings, my sister, and welcome to the humble abode of the one who endures. Ilmater shelters all in need, and suffers himself for others' pain. I would like to see your services. Tell me about Ilmater, if you could. I see I shall be going. Or, I have a strange request, sister. I have the heart of a man that died in shame. Ah, yes, that's the one I came here for. I have a strange request. Please don't think I'm a weirdo. Interesting, though not unheard of. We often try to guide those that have already fallen. Some live well and then fall unexpectedly. Tell me of this man. Yoshimo, a friend that was forced into treachery. He begged that Ilmater spare his soul from the hell he was promised. Or Yoshimo, a traitor. I do not know if he lied or not, but he did beg Ilmater to take his heart as he fell. He feared the hell he was promised. Now, here's the thing. Everybody in my party has had conversations with me about themselves, about what they want, about their dreams and their hopes and everything. Yoshimo never had one of those conversations with me. Ever. So, yeah, it's kind of a... So, like, for me, the second answer is the right one. I'm not sure about the character, though. Like, my character might have considered Yoshimo a friend. It's hard to say. He said he was forced into treachery. But it's also like, I don't know that I believed him. Sorry, Yoshimo. Yoshimo, a traitor. I do not know if he lied or not, but he did beg Ilmater to take his heart as he fell. He feared the hell he was promised. I see. Events took him further than he expected, and he suffered as he struggled between duty and conscience. I have seen such torment in souls before. Very well. We shall take his heart unto the breast of Ilmater. The crying god will determine what torment is deserved or not. If there is suffering undeserved, this Yoshimo will see relief in his eternal rest. Well, it's literally in the hands of the gods now. Oh, I got an achievement for putting Yoshimo's soul to rest. So I guess I did the right thing? Question mark? I know I did the right thing, though, because Minsk leveled up out of it.
Sharpened and raring to go.
And Minsk would not have leveled if it wasn't the right thing. Alright. One level up for Minsk and Boo.
Yes?
Okay. What we'll do is we'll go to the inn.
This will not take long. I must rest soon. I am weak when I am tired.
That's what I'm doing. We're going to go to whatever the district was that has the one inn that will take us in. Whichever one that was. And we're going to sleep until daylight. Jorg, hello! Good evening, welcome back! But yes, we're going to go to the inn. Imoen, what are you doing to that nice storekeep? Imoen. I can't believe you all. Where... Oh, they're okay. Imoen, what are you doing to that storekeeper, and why won't you stop? Okay. My lack of trust comes through again as I save before switching maps. Okay, yes, the slums. We want to go to the slums.
If it must be done.
You must gather your
We'll
party
go
before
inside.
It will be done.
We will hopefully not get accosted by former party members on the way. If we sneak along here, he won't notice us, right?
You are back, I see.
Yes, let me see what services you have available. I didn't catch your name the first time. I am Foxwine. You are rather unfriendly for an innkeeper. Rather odd, I should think. Or, no thanks, I'll be going. Let me see what services you have available.
The copper cornet aims to please.
But you must speak to Bernard if you wish to purchase something. Oh, right, right. I had forgotten. It's been so long. Bernard!
I got some cheap beer for ya.
Ain't got much time for talking. It's business as usual round here. If you want service, just ask. I'll have a look at what's on tap. Ah, yes. Excellent. 6 rooms, please. Above ground rats. It just hits different. Okay. Coming up on dawn. It's been a while. Can we actually go upstairs yet? No. Nope, it's still locked and the bouncer is still in the way. Not that he stopped us from trying the door, which is interesting. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick look through the quests just to... let's see here. Never did free that imprisoned mage. Oh well. That's all the asylum stuff. Help Camir the Paladin? There's a paladin in the graveyard named Camir who is mourning the loss of his adopted son, who he failed to protect, and in so doing broke a vow. The paladin seemed to be a complete wreck over the matter. Ah, okay. I'm not sure how to help him, to be honest. Idle Hands in Imsvale? That's outside. Dueling Families of Trade Meat? I decided to not get in the middle of that. I will not be following up on it. Fearcrag, I lost all my dragon fighting gear, so Free Jan Jansen from prison. He deserves to be there, so no. Put the spirit of the child well in to rest. Well, if I can't get upstairs, so I can't do that. Nira's Hidden Refuge, not really going to do it. Hexet's Request, absolutely not. Okay. I have pretty much taken care of things. I don't see any reason not to talk to Salvinus, though.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
Hello, my dear lady. You do look so delicious that the mere thought of wrapping my tongue around you inflames my mind with feelings of... Oh, that was a good reason not to talk to Salvinus. Oh, my. Actually, it's just after Elf City time, Jorg. You missed the whole Elf City. We escaped from the Underdark. Yay, hoorah, go, good on us, go for us, yay. And we made it to the surface and stopped the Drow invasion in one swell foop. And baited out there only to find that Irenicus had made it to the Elven City before us, and we need to retrieve a lantern from Body in order to get into said city. So, back here in Amn we are, going after Body, and Dritz do Urden said that he would come help. That's a cute line, but I'm hardly interested. Go away. Who are you and what do you want? Or really? I'm having thoughts very much along those lines myself. No, do not flirt back at the terrible, terrible... Who are you and what do you want, besides my bodacious body? My name is Salvanus de Rios, and all I want is to be entwined by your arms in the embrace of sweet passion for a fortnight. A fortnight! All right, that's enough. Now go away. Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind that myself. Nope, that's enough. Back away! Back away! You must stay at least a mace distance from me. It saddens me, but if it must be so, I shall worship my goddess from afar. Farewell, my goddess. I should never have talked to Salvinus. I should never have talked to Salvinus. What mistakes have been made tonight?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, daylight feels like a lot better time to go and fight a vampire. That was a really loud yell, whatever it was. Okay, let's see. To the graveyard. Oh.
One that I am finding difficult to ignore.
Well, I'm finding it difficult to ignore that I apparently managed to lose the entire day just walking over here. Honestly, Foxwine, I simply do not know what to do with you. I grow tired of seeing you in my shadow. Well, just die, and then you will never have to see me again. I am not the one that fled our last encounter, Body. Sorry if I scared you. You are all Shadow Body. I am the light that will mark the new day. Oh my god, that's cheesy. And I grow tired of you. I will have your head on a pike before we are through here. I mean, the last one is accurate to how I feel about her. But once again, my feelings are not the character's feelings, despite the fact that we're sharing a name. So, I am not the one who fled our last encounter, Body. Hardly. It was simply more important that I report of your condition to Irenicus. He has decided it is of no importance, interesting though it is. Regardless, I have not the time to stand here discussing what you will or will not do. I have more important duties to take care of. Oh no, you're going to talk as long as I want to, and not a minute less. A simple warning, one which you would do well to heed. Follow Irenicus no more, Foxwine, or your end will be dire indeed. I mean, considering that I am living on borrowed time as it is because of him, I'm just gonna have to say, sit on it and spin, Body, and I hope it's spiky. I will speak no more to you. Fight, and if you survive, be thankful and go home. I can't go home. Your brother kidnapped me. Plus, there is the minor matter of my exile, but, you know. Final battle with Body. Body has revealed herself to me, letting me know that she is aware of my pursuit, and in an attempt to dissuade me from entering her lair, unleashed yet more of her undead creations upon me. She swears I will lose much more than my life if I continue to pursue her, although in truth I have little choice, and I don't want to choose something different. Thorns in my side get plucked out. All right.
Without doubt.
Hey, you leave that ghost
I'll
alone.
hurt you if I have to.
A good hit.
I'm gonna need more stakes. I think I'm gonna go to the upstairs one just because it's closer. Although, should I try and clean out the graveyard? Are there any more things to be cleaned out in here? Stein, what the heck are you doing here?
Hi, friend.
Hoy now, what are you doing sneaking up on a fellow in the middle of the bleeding night, eh? That depends. What are you doing here? You look like you're digging up that grave. What are you, some kind of grave robber? Or, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Depends. What are you doing here, Stein? Just doing a little business, more like. Fools like to bury excellent valuables with the corpses. They won't miss 'em, you know. If I don't dig 'em up, someone else will. But hey, this here is me own area. You want to be joining in on your own business, you have to be going elsewhere, aye? Are you mad? I'll not stand by and watch you dig up graves. Listen here, you either cough up some money or I'll report you to the garrison. Or, all right, I'll leave you alone. I'm not just gonna stand by and watch you dig up graves, man. Oh, is that so? Fellas, we got ourselves trouble. Oh, guys. Oh, that's very unfortunate for you. Goodbye, Stein. I hate to be a force of street justice, but street justice! Okay. Well, it looks like I should, in fact, wander around the graveyard a little. Oh. And Airy.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
Airy, you should use your belt. Much better.
What is it? Quickly and precisely.
Well, that one pack of vampires in Stein appears to have been the only problem. So that's probably good. Alright. The lack of Dritz is making me unhappy, but wasn't this the entrance? Apparently not. Maybe I had the wrong one? Excuse me.
This will not take long.
Wait on. Viconia.
Have you changed your mind?
I would like to the opportunity to expend my debt to you, and I'm sure you'll find a use for my mighty order of magics. Oh, no, I haven't changed my mind. Your decision reeks of ill-considered bias. When your reckoning returns, I suggest you do as well. Honey, if you looked at my party, you do not want in here.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing
Definitely not the drow that I was looking for.
before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
My stream crashed. Oh no. Hold on a moment. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so for the benefit of YouTube, my stream has crashed and is not going up to Twitch at this very moment. So I'm just trying to be patient while it attempts to reconnect my stream. I seem to be able to get my chat through. Oh, wait, I think we have reconnected. Are we back together again, folks? Everyone's still there? She said, repeating her own chat. I think we're back up again. I think we are? Back up here. Back up there, but marked as unstable. Lovely. Counting up from 0, and it segued right into a set of ads. Oh, I'm sorry about the ads there, Green. But yeah, it was a full disconnect, so that's spectacular. Although, you know, ads are better than nothing. Nothing would be if the stream still wasn't connected. Possibly. It's okay though, folks. The fact is, I tried to go downstairs into the lower tombs, but the party got hung up in the doorway and I had to loop them around anyway, so you didn't miss much. Before Jorg let me know that it had disconnected me, which, thank you very much, Jorg. You let me know before my stream software actually let me know that I'd been disconnected. So, very handy, very thankful for that. And that is not the button that I wanted to press. That's the button that I wanted to press. There we go. Okay, so I think we are all reconnected again now. So,
Speak.
let's try taking the party back downstairs.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh man, it's doing the same thing.
Venturing forth. You must gather your party before.
Okay, let's just take everybody over here. We'll count heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that would be the other reason. Because for some reason, Aerie is hanging out down here.
Take a fast pause.
I know you don't want to go back underground, girl, but this is not the way. Okay. Now we've got everybody.
If it must be done.
Ah, here we go.
It will be done.
As I'm reasonably certain that I already looted this place,
You need
but
something? I'll
it looks
do
like I did leave some stuff behind. Symbol Death? Symbol Death is a powerful enchantment that allows the wizard to inscribe a symbol on the ground or either surface. The symbol will remain there until someone comes too close, at which point it will explode, causing all those within the area to make a save versus death or die. Creatures with more than 60 current hit points are immune to this effect. Okay, sure. Learn that one. Why not? I'll never use it because one of my people will step in it before anybody else. Okay.
Certainly.
I wish I had more stakes. Oh. This one has a name.
So be it. I am your doom.
Mistress bids us welcome. Join the wretched darkness. Oh no. I think that there will only be one of us meeting the wretched darkness, so to speak. Man, I have 7 stakes.
Speak. Without doubt.
Vampire retreated this coffin when she defeated it. If you have a wooden stake, you can try to kill it. Pound the stake through the vampire's foul heart. The creature shall prey on the blood of others. Play no more on the blood of others. Yeah, I need to save one for body. Unless I find more.
Yes? Quickly and precisely.
Hey! It's Drist and Wolfgar! And probably the others. Let's help them.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
You're late. We started without you. Hey, I don't mind you starting without me on this particular instance. Foxwine and I can handle the rest. My thanks, friends. We shall meet in the graveyard when I'm finished the work. Okay. Don't let me... Could I stop you? Can I stop you? Probably not. Actually, come to think of it. Let's put this here. I never remember to use the spider anyway, so that's probably the best one. Always be getting to have all the fun, elf. Okay.
What is it?
Where is everybody?
Time to move?
You two.
Good to go. Speak. Without hesitation.
This has got to be the right way. There's a whole bunch of vampires in here. Oh man, what a mess in here. I'm saving the holy water for body. Ouch. Owie. Ow. Maybe not the right way after all? Man, I wish I'd somehow managed to find more stakes. Room or hallway? Hallway or room? That is the question. Stairs.
Your blood is rather inviting.
Thy audacity is impressive, Foxwine. It does thee little good, for my mistress has ordained a baptism of blood and pain for thee. Oh, that's nice language, but it doesn't mean you're gonna survive any longer. Good night. Oh, right. Room of pain. Yeah, body is unlikely to be in there. In fact, she is unlikely to be on this floor, but I do want to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's the spider den. She's not going to be in there. All right. I think that I should drink a potion. Oh yeah, that looks much better.
What is it?
And then save. Okay, let's go downstairs.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
If it must be done.
Okay,
Yep.
Imoen, time for you to do your thing.
Right you are. Speak. It will be done.
We're just gonna go very cautiously. Partially because there's still some hit points to be recovered here, and partially because where there's one trap, yep, there's usually more than one trap.
What you want? All right, all right. Yes?
There's never just a single trap.
Direct me as
There's
you will.
never just a single trap. So, you know, what if we all just hung around here for a few minutes while I and Minsk recover some hit points? You know, we can talk. Just, you know, you, me, and the guards! No? No guards? I mean, we've got Dritzt, which is awesome. It'd be even better if his cleric-y friend had stuck around, but, not that lucky, I suppose. Misfortune be upon all but all of my enemies. But especially Body right now. Well, Minsk is nearly back at full hit points. I am a bit further. But I am closer than I was, which is not saying much, but you know, still, I'm closer than I was. We're all now just waiting for me. I don't want to open this door until I am at least up to 110, though. Almost there.
Stinking evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Well, that's generally what we've been doing. I worry that I don't have enough stakes, though. This feels like a pathetically small number of stakes. Very low stakes, if you see what I mean. Okay. All right. What do we got in here?
And so it shall end here. Welcome. You have been very resourceful in finding me, although I did not go out of my way to hide.
You didn't hide at all. You were exactly where you were expected to be. You just came back to your same hideout. It's not that hard. You should have made more of an effort. We have an obligation to destroy you, as if we needed more reasons. Boo would have found her wherever she tried to put her evil foot. That's what we do.
I've come for what you stole from me. I will not leave here empty. I will have my soul.
And we will find it for you. You may try, Imoen, but you will fail. We have worked long to realize our revenge, and it will not be stopped by you. I am sure your reasons for coming are all very important to you. Do spare me the boredom of hearing them. I have come for the Hryn Lanthorn body. You will not escape me this time. I will avenge what you have done to me and Imoen. You will pay for your crimes. As if your crimes against me weren't enough, you've endangered an entire elven city. Or, there's no escape for you now, vampire. I'll have your black heart on a pike. You know, the more evil-tinged version of this character really has a thing for hearts on pikes. A really strong thing for hearts on pikes, particularly this evening as I'm playing right now, but in general as well. I mean, the problem here, once again, is that none of these answers are quite the right answer. Like, for me, the right answer will be, I will avenge what was done to myself and Imoen. And look what you did to you, and not only that, you've endangered an entire city, and you're going to answer for that. You know, but I don't have the choice of saying that. It's either me and Imoen, or it's the Elven City and me. And it's just, Okay, I'm gonna go for number 3 because it's the closest to being in character, and I apologize to Imoen and hope that she will forgive me for leaving her out of the vengeance ring. You help those treacherous elves? They deserve all they receive and more. They will not even approach us while we destroy them, such is their arrogance. Let them shiver in fear that they will die between me and Irenicus. They would not even acknowledge us as their own, and now we will bury them all. Why should they acknowledge your filth? I do not blame them in the least. What do you mean as their own? Elves rarely allow outsiders of any kind in their cities. Or Elhen did not even know of you. How could he acknowledge you as his own? Elves don't allow in outsiders. As you should know this. You're older than me. And have quite a bit more world experience. What do you mean as their own? Elves rarely allow outsiders of any kind in their cities. Fool! They would have you think we are some foreign intruders attacking their city for no reason. Their shame is that Irenicus and I are very familiar indeed. No elf would dare turn against the others. No elf would endanger the very fabric of their society. No elf would do as Irenicus and I have done. Who was it that pled their case? Elhan? He stood by while they echoed our crimes and their punishments. I should almost let you live so that you could have the shame of an outsider questioning him about this whole matter. Almost. Your part in this ends here, Foxwine. I shall feast on the blood of the gods while you enter death with questions unanswered. Lady, you are going to die. And I'm going to make sure of it. We're going to start with throwing holy water on you.
Name it.
Who says what?
I am ready.
I'll aid you.
Everybody, I know there are other vampires, but we are going to pile on body like there isn't going to be a body tomorrow, and hopefully there won't be. All right, everybody, you have your orders. Go.
No, it's mine. This life is mine.
No, you stole it. It's Imowen's. Give it back. Body, Irenicus' sister, has finally been defeated. This shows at least that the vaunted power and immortality of the brother and sister are not endless, and there is hope to regain my soul. Wait, hold on. And there's hope to regain my soul after all, although perhaps being undead meant it was harder for Body to hold on to Imowen's essence. I don't know. We shall see. I still don't put it past my needing to stake her. But, setting that aside, take the Grimwarder, shoot this fledgling.
You point, I point.
You have a potion. You... Yeah, get the fledgling. You... Yeah, Grimwarder.
I'll help however I can.
And you... Go for that fledgling, yeah.
Glory will be ours today.
Interesting. Flame Dance Ring, Angel Skin Ring. Alright. I'm not sure who has those now. Aerie does. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I will just stuff those in my pouch with the other treasures.
So it ends. The evil is slain. Done well, friend. I bid you fair journey.
You too, Dritz.
Yes?
Thanks for the help. That was definitely much easier with Dritz along.
Certainly.
Swords, no. Where Minsk goes, evil
You
stands
grab
by
that.
No problem.
Take that. Learn the symbol of fear.
What can I do? In Bearvan's name, it shall be done.
You take that. Abby Dalsum's horrid wilting? Oh, that sounds fun. Sure, learn that.
What is it? Without doubt.
Oh, trapped chest. Lovely.
Time to move?
Actually, everybody,
Quickly enter
step
the-
out here.
Yep.
This room is
Count on it.
teeny. Alright, Imoen, do your thing. And do it again. Dia Vampire Becomos? Conjure Ota Servanta? The Vampirus Omnibus? Unabridged? Okay. It's a great spell, the wilting one. You know, when you can't afford one of those fruit and veggie drying appliances. Wilting and drying is not the same thing, though. De Vampire Becomos. This book has been drenched in blood, ruining most of the pages within. The original ink, faded to begin with, is now thoroughly illegible. A more recent script handwritten in the margins has left an impression revealing a few words here and there, just enough to decipher the nature of the tome. This text apparently dealt with the process that one would go through to become a vampire, though little you can see gives no indication why someone would want to do such a thing. There's a stamp on the back of the book suggesting that this tome was once archived and recorded by the followers of Ogma. The spell puts all the water out of targets. Well, yeah, you might have a point there. You might have a point. Okay, that was De Vampia Becomos. Conjure Ota Servanta. This text is written in a very old dialect of Southern Common that you are not familiar with, though it does not appear to be a particularly ancient tome. It seems to be a section of the personal journal of a noble named Thomas Sangui, and deals with the acquiring and control of his most devoted servants. It is difficult to ascertain much more, though from the frequency of certain words you are reasonably sure that Thomas was creating vampire minions, if not some other creature that feeds on blood. His knowledge on the subject seems quite intimate indeed, and he details the long process of completely turning a victim. Apparently, if the process is interrupted, it can be reversed, but the author does not say how. There's a stamp on the back of the book that indicates it was once archived and recorded by the followers of Ogma. Dried pineapple and mango for everyone? You know, I have not seen a single pineapple or mango anywhere in this city, or elsewhere in this world. I think the coast here, I think it might be free of tropical fruit. I know, it's a great betrayal. It's a terrible betrayal. Alright, the Vampiricus Omnibus Unabridged. Ending the Plague of Teeth. This tome is quite ancient, and you do not recognize the tongue in which it is written. Fortunately, Bodhi has scrawled a translation of selected passages in the margins, as well as further questions she apparently wished to ask on the subject. Stuart Tuogotha, the resolution. With the witch at the fore, long previous to her treachery, we did stride the halls of Umar, seeking comfort in our hour of need. The time had come for the living to mourn no more, and the blades that were fettered by sentiment were cut free, and it was decided that we would speak for our lives with the sinews of our sword arms. The honored dead that did take flight in the darkness of shadow would no more receive sorrow from those of us that had lost their friends and relatives to the plague of teeth. Mornat de Pas Golvana Fathorn. Battles when came the dead. There came we, the army of light, armed with faith and conviction, and we did march unto the tombs of the restless dead during hours of day. With wooden edge we struck down master and slave, though many paid for each thrust with their lives. In the Fallen, there was the danger of a scourge anew, and many of the newly infected seemed doomed to walk again with dire purpose. Agiato Davin, the plea. No more, cried we. No more would we lose to the plague. These new fallen could not be abandoned. We had fought for our lives and theirs, and they would not be taken. To the temple we went, to the god of sun and light. Amantor would save them. A monitor whose touch turned shadows to fire. In the arms of the sun god were the infected placed, and the hearts of their dark masters were laid there with them. Blood did burn, and the dead returned, but not as undead or unliving, but alive and freed from taint. Many did walk the light side home, when last the plague did fall. Relevance of archaic worship of Amantor? Origin of vampiric plague? Any link to modern cure to be worried of? Historical document or historical fiction? A final note is scribbled. Interrogate Ogma Monk at Docks District Temple about further information. He should be able to provide more information on reversing vampirism. Ogma! We need to go to the Temple of Ogma. One moment. I'm going to make a note. Need to go to Docks Temple of Ogma. Alright, I have made the note. I have several concerns, and most of them are the fact that I haven't staked body. And with body unstaked, I am concerned that she may return.
Gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I would, but Minsk is not joining us. Could we go upstairs, please? Thank you. Okay, we've gotten Imoen's soul back, which is awesome.
It must be done.
See, there's still vampires running around.
Friends be hurt.
Which brings me some concern as to Body's continued existence. This is not the way. This is the way. The vampire's truly dead, and the coffin reeks of carrion. There's nothing else you can do with it. Okay, what about this one then?
Speak. It will be done.
Vampire retreated to this coffin once you defeat it. If you have a wooden stake? Yes, I do. Alright, vampire is vampire-y dead.
Yes?
I am still very concerned. I am still very concerned because it couldn't have been that easy.
So be it. I am your king.
There are a lot more vampires in here.
Go for the answer.
There are a lot of vampires in here. I kind of wish we'd brought Dist in here. Where are they coming from?
What is it?
Well, that's another stake, which is nice, but... I am concerned that Body is not actually dead. It bothers me.
Before venturing forth.
Direct me as you will.
But yeah, there does not seem to be any secret doors or anything down here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Also, I don't... Where's the lantern? I found gauntlets. Books. Piles of adamantine. Can we, like, combine? Nope. Nope, they won't stack. Alright, to the floor with ye. Okay. But yeah, I do not appear to have scored the lantern. So where is it?
Speak. Quickly and precisely.
A, I worry that Body is not dead, and B, I don't want to leave without the lantern. I kind of would have expected it to be in the locked box, but it's not. So where the heck is the lantern? One moment, I'm gonna... Okay, Body was defeated. Important events. I must find the Rin Lanthorn, which will open the way to Sildasar, where Rennicus awaits. I am told him that the Rin Lanthorn is currently possessed by Body in her lair in Athkatla's graveyard district. If I find any allies by then, they may be of help in facing her. Yes, yes, excellent, yes. I'm not going to read that whole thing, but I doubt it has anything useful. Okay, fine, I'm just going to read it and we'll find out. Elhan has requested my service none too subtly. To reach Erenicus, I must first help the elves gain entry to their own city, Saldanasser. Erenicus has hidden it using illusion magics of some sort that defy dispelling. If we are to regain access, I have to retrieve the Rin Lanthorn, an artifact lantern that is attuned to the elven nation. Elhan believes that someone powerful that follows Erenicus stole it from the desecrated elven temple, and I have a very clear idea just who that might be. I will not receive help from the elves in tracking her, even though I am certain I am familiar with her old stomping ground. Elhan has advised that he cannot follow with his battalions for risk of causing an even larger incident, this time with paranoid human forces. He suggested that I seek out allies among the groups I've already met within human territories. See, that doesn't tell me where the lantern is either. Leaving Spellhold and following Erenicus and Body, I ended up in the Underdark. There I learned that the pair had contrived to steal the eggs of Adelon. The dragon disguised me as a drow. Learning a bit of Erenicus and his plan along the way. As near as I can figure, the actions of Irenicus nullified Adelon's influence as the guardian of an elven temple, and though the Drow cared little for conquest above ground, it has allowed them to deliver an insulting blow to the surface elves. The Drow have now destroyed a very ancient and symbolic elven holy site, drawing a large elven force to secure the area and retaliate if necessary. Many have died on either side. Obviously, Irenicus plans to use this carnage to his advantage, but how? Well, that's easy. He pulled the forces away from the city, and now he's hidden the city so that the forces can't return. Very easy one on that one, but where's the lantern? Her death should have revealed it somewhere, right? It wasn't in the blood pools.
Without hesitation.
It's not in here. Okay, who has the largest number of hit points? Me.
Yes, this will not take long.
It wasn't in the blood pool. Ouch. There's no more creatures or anything in this room.
What is it? If it must be done.
The temple seems the next best place to look. I will try exiting through the spider lair just in case she stuffed it in there. Unless she put it in here.
Speak. It will be done.
Den of stinking
Unholy
evil.
pool filled with fresh human blood. Yeah.
We will leave no
Yes?
crevice untouched.
Certainly.
Vampire's truly dead. Vampire's truly dead. Oh. Oh wait, that's a hallway. Okay. Wait a minute, did I check this box? Oh, locked box.
What do you want?
Maybe I just missed the obvious.
This way then?
More stakes. Would have been handy to find earlier, but... Finger of Death. Oh, I'm sure Aerie would love to cast that one.
What is it? Speak. Without doubt.
Yeah, we emptied the desk. We checked the chest.
Yes? Quickly and precisely.
Concerns. I have deep concerns. Wasn't Body supposed to have the lantern? I mean, my next best place to look is indeed the Temple of Ogma, but...
I'm so happy
Alright, this is a dead end. What's really remarkable is that Aerie isn't complaining about being underground yet. Oh. We appear to have set off some sort of trap. Aha, fleshling, this is our land in the evening. This is no place for such as you. Destroy the fleshling! How about you don't?
What is it?
What if you just didn't? What if that? No?
Name it.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Speak your mind.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
I shall.
Soon to be ex-skeleton warriors. There we go.
Ready and willing.
Imoen, do your thing. Do your thing multiple times, apparently. Oh, more stakes. More scrolls. Still not the lantern that I seek.
Speak. Without hesitation.
I mean, I wouldn't entirely put it past Buddy to stash something down here, but...
Something up? Good to go.
Oh, lots more stakes that I can't put into anybody. There's nobody to put them into right now. But this is lots of stakes. I wish I'd had these earlier. True sight. Protection from fire.
Yes? Direct me as you will.
Okay, was this a way out, or was it just...
Time to move? Just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all.
What is it?
This will not take long.
Weird little alcove. I feel like it has to be around here somewhere. Oh, hey, the spiders are back.
Glory will be ours today.
You asked for it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
If it must be done.
Spiders are back on the outside, but not the inside.
It will be done.
Whoop, no, 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 I don't want to go down there right now. I mean, it's got its own set of mysteries going on down there, but... right now... dead end. Odd. To southern dungeons, exit to the surface. The lack of a lantern is concerning. I didn't expect it to be so easy, but I also did not expect it to, like... I do have a clue leading me to this one temple, but, I don't know. It doesn't feel like the kind of lead that I've gotten before, you know? Alright, back to the surface with us, I guess. Just in time for dawn. So I guess we have to go to the Temple of Ogma?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Certainly.
I don't really want to desecrate the grave, so I won't. Although, there couldn't be harm in looking, could there?
Yep.
Imoen, go look. Yeah, that's not worth, compromising my morals.
Speak. Without doubt. Quickly and precisely.
Hey, Wellen.
How are you?
Mama? Mama, do you know where my little man is? Do you have him? I don't have your bear, I'm afraid, or begone, spirit, away with you. I don't have your bear. You don't? Oh, could you get him? Could you get my stuffed bear, please? I'll try, Wellen. Do you know where he is? I seem to have forgotten. Or I have no time for this, away with you. I seem to have forgotten where he is, Wellen. Yes, the bad man has it at the inn in the slums. The copper something. He's in one of those bedrooms in the back. I think his name is Linus. I've gone to him. I've tried to tell him that I just want my bear, please, but he just gets too frightened of me. Oh, please get it from him. Yeah, okay, yeah. I wonder what happens if we go to the lower tombs from above. One moment while I experiment. Guys, why are you... What the... Hold on. That was a person. Mourner, what are you doing here in the middle of the night?
Hello there.
I am mourning the loss of my fellow adventurers. It was a long and hard week to drag their bloody bodies back to the city. Okay. I knew I saw an extra person wandering around who wasn't one of mine. Why did y'all go around the long way? You could have just gone up the stairs like the others. This passage has been deliberately collapsed. It appears as if someone doesn't want you to come down here. Ah, okay. Well, that answers that question in its own way. To the docks. Let's take a moment. District exit. There it is. Temple of Ogma, right there.
Without hesitation.
Hopefully not getting accosted in the streets as we go. Jahabum. That is a wonderful name. That's great. Okay, before we go in, let me make sure to save because I have made several transitions without saving and that makes me nervous. Hello? Priest of Ogma, monk.
This will not take long.
Who are you? Oh wait, you're a statue of Ogma, aren't you? You're probably a statue of Ogma. All right, let's try the priest.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
Praise Ogma, the beneficent master of knowledge, invention, and inspiration. Come, seeker, and be welcome within his temple. What can I provide for you? I would like to see your services. Can you tell me about Ogma? Or I don't need anything. Hey, can you tell me about Ogma? An idea is a powerful thing, seeker. It can sweep across Faerun faster than a man can ride. Ideas are tools, and knowledge is power. Ogma teaches that knowledge must be collected and disseminated, and wisdom applied to its use. The wise god teaches that ideas must never be stifled. Could I see your services, I guess? Of course, seeker. All should benefit from greater wisdom and understanding. Okay, usual services. Make a donation, healing, buy and sell, identify. Not what I was looking for, definitely. Gonna have to start rifling the bookcases, I think. Let's see here. History of the last march of the giants. East of the Great Rift in the Eastern Shar once stood a land of the Titans. This empire rose at the dawn of time in Faerun, and its lords thought to challenge the gods in their arrogance. In punishment, the powers cursed the reigning monarch of the land with fascination and his brethren with devotion. The powers then dropped a star onto the land. The impact of the fallen star created a huge valley known as the Sea of Fallen Stars. Slowly picking up speed, the ball rolled through the Titan nation and onward to the south. Unable to contain his curiosity, the Titan King ran off after the bouncing spear, and his devoted followers dutifully followed his tracks. The meteorite rolled on until it reached the Great Sea and vanished into the depths. The monarch dove into the sea, and, lemming-like, the entire Titan race drove in after him, never to be seen again. Ashamed at the destruction they had wrought, the powers vowed to keep both curiosity and loyalty firmly in check to avoid such disasters in the future. They have done so to this day, preventing both new ideas from being pursued with any speed, and the intelligent races of Toril from ever fully cooperating. Okay. And here we have History of the Moon Sea. The Moon Sea has a long history as the border between the elven lands to the south and the darker, more sinister lands of the Ride and Thar, home of dragons and giant and ogre tribes in great multitudes. The deep sea was an excellent barrier to the raiders, as those tribes who sought invasion had to detour around and through the lands that would eventually hold Yulash, Zentil Keep, and Hillsfar. The first true settlement in Moonsea was North Keep, a shining citadel established as a beacon of civilization and a jumping-off point for merchants seeking trade with the dwarves of the north, including not only Tethumar, but the clans of the Cold Lands, who traded their metalwork and craft for much-needed magic. In the end, North Keep was sunk beneath the icy waters of the Moonsea by the inhuman forces, and humankind suffered one of many setbacks in the region. So has been the nature of human habitation of this region since the beginning. Human settlements thrive for a few years, usually through sheer willpower and on the strength of a sharp sword, and then are overrun by goblins, orcs, dragons, beholders, or giants. Flan has fallen and risen again. Yulash is a ruin where a decade ago there was a thriving town. Holberg and Solasprin are empty husks. Each of the cities of the Moonsea seems threatened with extinction in its turn, then is rebuilt. This cycle may be the only reason that only the strongest and most savage survive, even prosper, in the lands of the Moonsea. The greatest city, Hillsfar, Mulmaster, and the impenetrable Zentil Keep are all ruled by evil people who control their lands with iron grips. The lesser cities, Elventree, Flan, and Thentia, may be less evil, but have a strong, independent, almost chaotic nature. In many ways, the Moonsea is a frontier with a frontier mentality. Okay, very interesting, still not helpful. History of the North 1. The First Flowering. For millennia, gold elves dwelt in Ilifarn, where Waterdeep now stands, in Elan, along the River Shining. From their ornate forest cities, they traded with emerging human nations like Netheril and Ilisk, and repulsed the attacks of the goblin races. Meanwhile, dwarven clans united as the nation of Delzun, named for the dwarf who forged the Union. The nation, existing primarily underground, extended from the Ice Mountains to the Nether Mountains. Silvermoon Pass was its western border, and the Narrow Sea its eastern shore. Orcs came from north of the spine of the world, but were turned back in great slaughter by the elves. To this day, this is the homeland and stronghold for orcs and similar races. All right. Just shove this monk that I'm going to speak to later aside. History of the North 2. The Crown Wars. Humans immigrated in bands from the Shining Sea and up to the Sword Coast. They became seafarers, striking out across the waves through the Moonshaes, Mintarn, Riatham, and the Northern Islands. Elves engaged in an unceasing war against each other, with the humans and orcs taking over the resulting ruins. Perhaps the greatest calamity to befall the fair folk was the Dark Disaster, a killing magic that took the form of a dark, burning cloud. It enshrouded the kingdom of Mieritar, and when it faded away some months later, not an elf lived, nor were any trees left, only an open, blasted moor, the High Moor. All was not dark for the elves. Although in retreat, as barbarian humans and orc hordes grew in strength, their power rose in the elven court in Everesca, remaining a stronghold to this day. They conceived a cooperation between dwarves, kindly humans, and other elves for mutual survival against orcs, marauding humans, and the tide of beasts, ogres, bugbears, trolls, goblins, gnolls, and other non-human creatures, led by the rising power of giants. Astonishingly, in at least 3 places, the Fallen Kingdoms and the cities of Silvery Moon and Myth Draenor, they succeeded with shining grace. To the east, on the sandy shores of the calm and shining Narrow Sea, human fishing villages grew into small towns, and then joined together as the nation of Netheril. Sages believed the fishing towns were unified by a powerful human wizard who had discovered a book of great magic power that had survived from the days of thunder, a book that legend calls the Nether Scrolls. Under this nameless wizard and those who followed, Netheril rose in power and glory, becoming both the first human land in the north and the most powerful. Some say this discovery marked the birth of human wizardry, since before then mankind had only shamans and witch doctors. For over 300 years, Netheril dominated the north, but even its legendary wizards were unable to stop their final doom. Okay, also interesting. Still not leading where I'm going, or where I want to go. What do we have here? History of the North 3. Recent history of the North. In the waning summer months of 1367, an immense orc horde descended from the spine of the world, intent on winding its way south into the trade lands of the north. This force of orcs, led by King Grineer, surged its way south between the Moonwood and the Coldwood, stopping just outside the citadel of Many Arrows. King Obold, orc ruler of the Citadel of Many Arrows, was terrified at the prospect of another orc horde, despite the fact that he knew they should be working together against the humans of the north and the spawn of Hellgate Keep. His tribal shamans, however, had been predicting a treacherous fall of the citadel, and they'd told the king that he'd be disposed by other orcs. Thus it was a dark day when King Grineer and his horde of 150,000 orcs appeared on the plains outside the citadel of Many Arrows. King Obold announced to his followers that this horde had been sent to dislodge them from their home and send them out to be scavengers among the plains. He vowed that, as Grumsh as his witness, the citadel of Many Arrows would slaughter these treacherous orcs like elves during a festival. For 4 months, the 40,000 orcs within the citadel held their ground. Assault after assault was mounted against the high walls of the garrison, but the attacking orcs were losing far more than the defenders. Still, the living conditions within the walls, never too good to begin with, created losses of their own. The battle for the citadel of Many Arrows culminated during the first week of Uktar. As another light blanket of snow sought to bury the gathered orcs, King Grineer threw his entire remaining army at the citadel, bursting its gates and pitting orc against orc in a flurry of swords. As the two orc kings sought one another out along the ramparts, the citadel began to burn. The orcs that survived the battle still speak of the extraordinary prowess of the two kings as they battled one another before their troops. Finally, however, King Obold ran Grineer through with his long sword, but Obold was severely wounded by the time Grineer had breathed his last breath. The orcs erupted into battle once again, and no one is quite certain what became of King Obold. It was through the smoke and snow that the victors of the conflict emerged, the dwarves of Clan Warcrown, along with a contingent of troops from Silverymoon. Charging in through the shattered gates, these new attackers quickly routed the exhausted orcs of the citadel, sending them scurrying off into the wilderness. King Emerus Warcrown now rules the citadel of Many Arrows, though the dwarves now call the city by its old name of Felbar. Most in the north still tend to refer to the city as the Citadel, however, waiting to see if it can withstand the next orc horde. King Warcrown has put out a cry for all dwarves to help defend the citadel, and news of a new vein of gold and silver is spreading rapidly through dwarven communities. Still interesting. Still not quite what I was looking for. I am not taking money from a temple. I'm not taking the potion of invisibility either. Okay. The books have not revealed anything. Perhaps this monk will.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
We seek to spread knowledge and to curb falsehood and rumor, especially with regards to history. Guys, the temple's a bust.
Yes?
Wait. Imoen.
All right.
Talk to the priest?
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
No, it's exactly the same thing. Could I sell him the books? No. No, I cannot. Well, Well, this is a problem. Where the heck is that lantern?
If it must be done.
Oh, I'm at such a loss. Cromwell, Mavar, Sea Bounty, Rick, Gethris, Gallivray Estate, Shipyard, Shadow Thieves, Prebec. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I'm listening.
I don't know what I should be looking for. My only choice seems to be going into the southern dungeons. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the slums, and I'm gonna see if the guy who has Welland's bear is in the tavern.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Patron, Wench, Corgan, Surly, Jolov. It was Lewin or Llewellyn or something like that, right? Animan. We're not here, Animan. Nobleman, Commoner, Garol, Salvinus, Tiana. No luck. Where the heck is that lantern? Body was my only lead.
Quickly and precisely.
I don't really want to break into graves. She could have stashed it in any one of them, though. And suddenly, it was daylight. There's Camille. That was the guy who was super guilty that I couldn't help. Okay. We checked everywhere. Let's try the southern dungeons.
Without hesitation.
Well, wherever Body put it, she took the secret to her grave, and that annoys me.
I'm pleased that you came across me when you did. This group does good things.
Yeah. I just wish this group had an actual direction right now.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
This will not take long.
Yeah, the chances of her having stashed it in here is pretty low. And also this place like remains explored, which doesn't give me a lot of hope. I must have missed something terribly obvious. The problem is, if it was terribly obvious, what did I miss?
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
You will fall by my hand.
Nature takes the life she gave!
Standing sarcophagus long sealed by stone. Yeah, okay. Also not a lantern. Huh. Sure, why not? Minsk, have this. We'll identify it later.
Speak, if it must be done.
This tomb is being cracked open and anything of value is being removed. Looters have broken the fingers of the corpse, no doubt to take something it was holding. Yeah. Throwing axes. Potion of defense. Yeah. There has to be something I missed in Body's lair. But what? Where? I may have to look up spoilers after this stream. I really don't want to, but... I don't know where to look that I haven't looked. I looked in the spider cave, and the other passages down were sealed by Body. And she didn't hide anything in the dead ends. And if Body didn't have the lamp, then who did? Okay, I checked that dead end. We'll check this dead end. Man. That was a way up. This is now an empty box. This is also an empty box. This room goes a whole lot of nowhere with what is now an empty vase. If Body cast any illusions, then they would have died when she did. Is she maybe not dead? This is another place that used to be an exit but is now a dead end. None of the heads are interactable. I went all through the pincushion room. There was nothing there. Bubbling blood and nothing. Bunch of dead vampires. Dead vampires? That's a hallway. Dead and dead and dead.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Certainly.
Like, I feel like there is more room in this map. There's the adamantine dust that I threw on the floor. It's helmet, flail, helmet, helmet, flail.
Yes?
Pour one of Elhen's vials of holy water into the pool, and the result is immediate. The pool churns violently for a few moments and then calms, cleansed of evil.
I am listening.
Well, pool's being cleansed and the vampires can no longer draw energy from the blood. Cool. That's a good thing I did, but it doesn't actually help. Nothing in here, but now wait, what's this? Hold on. The jars and other receptacles here contain things like preserved hearts and other organs. Well, that doesn't actually help. You know what? I should be having Imoen do this. Imoen's the one with the detection. After a... Aha! I knew it! I knew it! I knew I hadn't. I just didn't look in the right place. Body crumbles before you.
I feel better now.
Her
Whole again.
body crumbles before you, her body no more than an empty shell as the stolen soul within is freed. There's the faint glimpse of an apparition, and I didn't get to read the rest.
Thank you for everything you have done. I am restored, and I hope your own healing is not too far off.
I hope so too, Imoen. Well, I will maybe never be able to read that. Final battle with body. Imoen has been restored with body's death. She is fine, and it seems that she has gotten her soul back from the vampire now. This bodes well for my coming battle with Irenicus and makes my path clear. Okay, okay. It's finally finished. Body will torment you no longer. She shall pay in the abyss for the evils that she has inflicted upon the world.
Foul magic is drawn to these pits like flies.
Simsaturtur. Hey, they should be able to scroll. I did scroll up, but unfortunately the text from Body's death was not there. I have Imoen's. I have the experience. And journal has been updated. Wait. There we are. I didn't scroll far enough. Haha. Body crumples before you, her body no more than an empty shell as the stolen soul within is freed. There is a faint glimpse of an apparition of some sort, and then nothing. With her death, a panel opens inside her coffin. The lanthorn is within. I spent all that time going in circles looking for the thing, and I just had to make sure she was dead. Well, thank you for the assistance there, Sensiturtor, and welcome to the stream. Okay, so now I just oh, I apparently already grabbed it on reflex. Oh, and now I have Body's heart. What the heck am I supposed to do with this? The black withered heart of the vampire Body. I know that my character keeps getting the option to say that she's going to put the heart on a pike, but this is ridiculous. Well, perhaps the quest or the journal will tell me what to do with this heart. Should I take it to Ilmater too? Important events, journal. Welcome, played this game when it was around 15. Ah, yeah. Well, I am lucky enough to be playing the Enhanced Edition, which means I don't have to run it in DOS. Yay! This is the first time that I've played it, in case my my stream title didn't give it away already. But I've been having a good time with it. As I played through Baldur's Gate 1, and now I'm working my way through Baldur's Gate 2, and when I finish this one, I have 3. It is in my Steam library. It's just waiting for me to finish chewing the gristle out of this game. Okay, nothing useful in the journal. Wow, that's the best way. What, to play through each of the games in order? I definitely agree. It is definitely the best way. I have played a little, like I played the introduction of Baldur's Gate 3 just to make sure that it would run on my computer. But that is the furthest that I have gotten in it, and I'm just saving the whole thing until I finish up with this game. I'm not sure what to do with Body's heart. They put so much detail in the storyline that I just can't keep up when I mix games. Oh yeah, well that is also an issue. Like, I keep extensive physical notes just so that I can keep track. And I don't actually have space for another notebook right now. And so, you know, I'm using this notebook. I use this notebook that I have here for Baldur's Gate 1. I'm currently using it for Baldur's Gate 2. And I will continue to use it for Baldur's Gate 3, assuming that there's enough left in it.
Doing such great things. Without without hesitation.
I mean, I don't actually want to take Body's heart to Ilmater. I don't think she deserves forgiveness. I'm not a bad person, I swear, but it's just... But yeah, like the really meaty RPGs like this, which I've been working through various of them one at a time on Sundays on my stream. You never really want to play the really meaty RPGs all at the same time, because how are you supposed to remember what you're doing in each of them? Okay, so I made a boo-boo with an oversight and all. But the question is... I think I should sleep before I head back to the elves. I think that I should probably not just leave the city right off. I think...
Will not take long.
Despite it being... What time is it? 9 o'clock in the morning. We have been up all night and the day before. So I think that it would be a good idea to go and have a sleep before we head back to the elves. Because that's a 12-hour journey. I want to make that journey nice and fresh. Wait, what the... What the... Hold on a moment, we've got some named people over here. Hi. Hello.
I trust you are here in good faith.
I am Dawnlord Arenthis of the Church of Lathander. Excuse my young charge. Risa doesn't talk much since the recent death of her parents. Amazing you've missed these? I don't come to the graveyard very often, Otorg. That's terrible. Such is life. The sooner she gets used to it, the better she will be. Or I'll leave you both alone now. That's terrible. Indeed it is. And there is very little that can be done for her as well, other than to put her into an orphanage, I suppose. She is so shy and sad, though. I'm sure it will do her no good. If only there was someone who would take care for her. You strike me as a good person. Perhaps you would be willing to care for a child in need? What would you say to that? Actually, there is a bereaved parent just a little bit northward of here who is looking to redeem himself in child rearing. I lead the life of a wanderer and adventurer priest. That is no life for a child to take part in. My life is not for a child, but there is a paladin not far from here who I think might be a suitable guardian. His own son has just died, and I think he might be amenable. Or, I've no interest in rearing a brat, priest. Find someone else to pawn her off on. See, the second one is exactly what I said before I'd even read that. My life is not that for a child, in more ways than one. But there's this bereaved paladin who's just up over there, and I think you'd be able to talk him into it so easily. A paladin? A true paladin? Perhaps that would be an excellent idea, if he is willing, that is. Please, my lady, it would mean so much if you could find this paladin and ask him about this. Risa needs a proper guardian, much more than an orphanage. I beg it of you. I will do as you ask. Why don't you go ask him yourself? Or forget it, I have better things to do. No, I'll do that. I'll do that. Thank you, my lady. I shall wait here for your return. Okay. Yes. The bereaved helping the bereaved. It's Kismet. He's up over here, right? It has been a really long time since I came to the graveyard during daylight, though, you see. I've come here to fight vampires and stuff, and that's always been at night, and most of these people don't hang around here at night. Hey, come here. Hi, how are ya? How you doing?
Cities always teem with evil and decay.
Helm sees all.
Let's give
Know
it a
that
good shake
and be
and
judged.
see what falls out.
Minsk, could you be quiet so that I can hear the paladin? Hail again, my lady. I do not wish to be rude, but my heart pains with the loss of my son and my inability to atone for my failure. Please, leave me be. Actually, I may have a solution, Camir. There's an orphan girl not far from here with a priest of Lathander. Perhaps you could atone by caring for her. Or, all right, I'll leave you alone then. No. Long speech it is. I think I have a solution. You need to prove that you can care for somebody, and she desperately needs somebody to care for her. I think that this is the perfect solution for both of you. An orphan, you say? Perhaps that would be a way to atone for my failure. Thank you, my lady. I shall go and talk to them at once. Yosh. Oh, that is a loose end that I did not know how to clear up. I'm so glad. Going to follow him like a creeper.
The Vigilant One knows of all your sins.
What a way to greet a paladin! Oh my goodness. The Vigilant One knows of all your sins. Yes, I know. That's why I have this sworn oath, you know. Greetings to you both. I understand that the girl is in need of a guardian. I am pleased to meet you. This is Risa. My name is Risa. Yes, I am most pleased to agree. This is Risa. That's adorable. Hello, Risa. I am happy to meet you. Are you a knight? Your armor's awfully shiny. I am a paladin, little one. Something like a knight. I hold myself to strict standards within the worship of Helm. Do you know who Helm is? No. Then I suppose I shall have to teach you. Yes, I could teach you. Would you like that, Risa? Oh, Risa, you are going to grow up to be a great paladin of Helm. I can just feel it. Let the religious indoctrination begin. I mean, yes, but there are a lot worse gods to be indoctrinated in than Helm in this universe. I think she'll be all right. Don't you have any children? Nay, sadly my son has recently died. Oh, you must be very sad. Yes, I am. I miss him very much. I think he would approve, however, of my taking care of you. That is, if you are willing. Okay. Where do you live? Come, I shall show you the church. Thank you, cleric, and thank you too, my lady. I am most appreciative. She's gonna grow up to be a paladin of Helm. I want that to happen. I am most pleased at this wonderful turn of events. Lathander's greatest blessing upon you, my lady, and for the part you have played in this. Sometimes Faerun can be a kind place. Hey, just because we're on the outer edges of civilization does not mean that we aren't humans. Mostly humans. Partial humans? People? People. Doesn't mean we're not people. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm feeling pretty excellent about that. So, what I'm going to do is... Wow, that was a lot of quick saves. Let's go back to the slums.
If it must be done.
And what I will do is I'm going to sleep like I said I was going to. And once sleeping has occurred, we can travel back to the elves. Although I will not be traveling back to the elves right away because it is past time for me to be calling it a night on my stream. So what's actually going to happen is that I'm going to have a sleep and then I'm going to save off, and the trip back to the Elves will be taken part in next week. So, Bernard.
Will be done.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Have a sleep and have a sleep. Exactly, Jorg. Ain't got much time for talking. Yeah, I'll have a look at what's on tap, please. We'd like to have a sleep. Oh, and I'm gonna have a dream.
Awaken and hear me.
Do I have to?
I bring visions of warning, of what is happening now, and what may happen soon.
Oh, that sounds spectacular. Great. Why are you zoomed out to the greatest possible distance? You can barely even tell my character is standing there.
This image will speak true, for you are of two sides, and the liars have said their part.
Okay.
You travel in search of yourself, divided, splintered. There is a piece of you missing.
Yes, that amongst many other reasons is why I want my mace to meet Irenicus's face.
The hole inside you fills with death, with darkness, while another, Irenicus, kills with your strength.
I'm not going to pronounce his name like that. I'm not. I refuse.
Look at the destruction he has wrought. See the corruption that he brings.
I don't need more proof that I need to go and make him meet the edge of my blade, okay? Not that I have a blade right now, but... The exile... Oh, chunky bits. Oh.
He has stolen your future to replace his own, avoided his proper fate. This must be undone.
Yes, that is what I am trying to do.
For your sake and theirs, you must take back what has been stolen.
Yes.
If their lives are not enough, then think of your own. You will lose yourself to the hole within.
I love how she talks to me like I've not been doing everything in my power to catch up with Irenicus and rip my soul out of him with my bare hands. I mean, it's like I've been dragging my feet or something. Which I have not been, by the way.
Yours is the potential to be your own worst enemy or your own savior.
Uh-huh. I just love how this speaker of truth assumes that... Oh, there have been level ups. One moment.
Ready and willing.
Imoen. Level up. Jaheira. Level up. Yes. Okay. Valgar. Level up. Aerie. Also level up. Oh, and the casters. Okay. It's going to be a bit longer before I'm going to be able to end this stream. I wish I could end on just the dream, but if I don't remember to put more spells in whatever spell slots I may have gained, which I didn't on Aerie. Great. Jaheira, did you get any slots? I should have read to see if anybody got any slots. Jaheira didn't get any. Imoen also... Oh, wait, Imoen did get one. Aerie gained priest level. Oh, okay. I will have to go back and check that. Okay, we've got a slot on Imoen here. What's a Nishru? By casting the Summon Nishru spell, a wizard calls into existence a magical being of considerable power, the Nishru. At first glance, this appears to be some sort of mist, but upon closer examination, this boiling, churning red mass of vapors and shapes moves with a life of its own. Drawn towards magic like a moth to the flame, the Nishru feeds on the energies surrounding and used by wizards. Luckily, there is no question as to the loyalty of the creature, and it will not attack its summoner, even though it would like nothing better. The Nishru have no physical attacks at all, although physical attacks can hurt them. Each time a Nishru touches a target wizard and wraps its tendrils around him, the wizard loses one random spell of the highest level currently memorized. The Nishru is completely immune to magic, except for Death Spell, and magic will actually heal it. Huh. The creature will remain under the wizard's control until slain or until the spell's duration expires. Sure, let's memorize that one. That sounds like fun. Let's see. What else we got here? Is this a... Is it... What is this? Is Finger of Death spell snuffs out the victim's life force. Caster points... Oh, okay. This is a ranged spell, so we're gonna memorize it. One Finger of Death. Okay, simply for the name, Abby Dalzum's Horrid Wilting shall be the spell memorized. Yeah. Okay, Airy, Priest Book. Oh, yep, there we go. Let's see. Let's dump a death ward in there, just 'cause I can. Cure critical wounds, please. Actually, no. Mass cure? Yeah, mass cure. Full... Ooh, okay. Now, if I weren't playing in the mode that I am, I would be all over the resurrection. However, I have it set up so that my people can't actually die in combat. Things get really dicey and all of that, but they can't... resurrection is not a thing that I have to pay for. So that's just because I want to experience the story and not the pain. So, what about Greater Restoration? Yeah, let's go with Greater Restoration. Just because we can. Okay, and I actually had a level up that I forgot to check my spells, so let me just... Oh, yep, see, look at that. Not that I ever remember to cast my spells, but... Actually, you know what? I am going to learn Flame Blade. Rangers. Okay. That is everybody leveled up and everybody learning their spells, which is great timing since we just had a nice long rest. Spectacular timing, everybody. Well done, all of us. Okay, so here is, I will save. And next week we're going to start on our trek back to the elves. I'm going to make sure to make a note in my notebook about that. Unfortunately, I still don't know how to retrieve the teddy bear. Alas, alack, alackaday. But, you know, these things happen. So, I will call it a night here, and we will pick up on the main plot and not the side plot next week. And for anyone who has not gotten enough of a Baldur's Gate fix, or who is new to my stream, you can find all of my previous Baldur's Gate streams on my YouTube channel, which I've just had my bot linked to in the chat. Good night to you too, Jorg. Thank you very much for showing up. It was nice seeing you again. There's a playlist there for both of the Baldur's Gate games, so you don't have to go digging through everything else if that is your main interest. But anything that I have streamed twice or more is available on that YouTube channel. And there's playlists for everything that I have played twice or more. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing City Skylines for Management Monday. I will be continuing to work on the city of Vintberg and raising up its population to get maximum unlocks so that I can start working my way towards a monument, because I don't consider cities to be finished in City Skylines until they have a monument. So that is what I'm working towards in Vintberg. Then on Wednesday night at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to form a room, I'll be playing either Among Us or Scribble It or maybe 100% Orange Juice with my friends. Scribble It is the game that we play when we don't have enough people for Among Us, but we have too many for Orange Juice. And it is a Pictionary style game where one person draws and everyone else tries to guess what they're drawing. It gets pretty funny in our group because while some of us can draw, none of us can spell. So within 2 rounds, it's a whole trying to give each other hints on how to spell things. Often things we don't know how to spell ourselves, so it's great. And 100% Orange Juice is sort of like Mario Party, but much, much more anime, with dice rolling and cards to change conditions and all of that joyful stuff. We've been having a bunch of fun with it the last few weeks, and whenever we have 4 or less people, that is the one that we play. And then somewhere around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends must abandon me because they need to go to bed and be awake in the morning for their day jobs, I switch over to my solo Valheim server where I crash around and scream and try not to die too much. Upcoming in Valheim this week, it's unfortunately back to the swamp for me because, well, my friend Muse rescued me from having to go to the swamp last week by playing Overwatch with me, but he can't rescue me this week, so I have to go back to the swamp to fix everything that my fight with Bone Mass broke. And boy, did a bunch of things get broken. So it'll be back to the swamp again and doing some construction work in the middle of the rain and the horribleness, and hopefully not attracting too much attention from various things in the swamp in the course of it. Then on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Lost Epic for Try Not to Die Thursday. Lost Epic it's a Souls-like platformer with anime-ish art, and I play it as a 1 week only in between sessions of other games. So I just finished playing Divinity Original Sin 2 for a while, and I will be switching games after this week, but in between it will be 1 session only of Lost Epic. So that'll be something to tune in for. It's a special. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be back to Baldur's Gate 2, and back to the Elvish City, whose name I'm not going to attempt when I don't have it written right in front of me. And everything that will possibly follow from that, and possibly, ripping my soul out of Irenicus with my bare hands. That would be nice, but since I'm playing a goody two-shoes, I'm probably not going to be afforded the opportunity. But I still want it. As the player, I want that opportunity. But we'll see. So, that is the upcoming week in my schedule, all the games that I'm going to be playing and what I plan to do in those games, as much as I can plan, or will plan in some cases. But whether or not I have a plan, I still have fun. And I did have fun tonight. And I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!